Welcome back, HB Nation.
What's up, HB Nation?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? All right, so today we're gonna do a little bit different. We haven't talked about basketball, but right now the big thing right now has been March Madness. A lot of teams have been getting upsetted. A lot of teams have been winning.
Yep.
There's been a lot of close games yesterday and today.
Yeah.
A lot of teams barely made it to the Sweet 16. A lot of games were close.
Yep.
Maybe it was considered because of the refs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of shaky. Yeah. I mean, USC's out, but it is what it is.
Hey, but UCLA still in, baby. All right. Let's get to it. The first game I want to talk about, yesterday's game. I don't know if you guys seen on Saturday, the game against Baylor and the University of North Carolina. Baylor got upsetted. They were down by 25 points, I believe. Mm-hmm. And they ended up coming back and pushing it to overtime.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I didn't personally watch the game, but I watched some highlights on it.
Yeah, so basically they were down by 25 going into the second half.
Okay.
And they came back with like 15 minutes left, and they ended up pushing to overtime, but they lost in overtime. But, Sam, I want to ask you, how do you feel about like all these teams like upsetting big schools?
No, it just goes back. It just honestly goes back to what we talked about in college football too.
Yeah.
You see all these teams getting upset, and you're just like, why can't we see that in college football? I know I'm going off topic here, but it's a good thing to see upsets. Yeah. Everyone's excited for upsets. Yeah. No brackets are complete anymore. No brackets are complete. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Usually they'll have a couple towards the final. Elite A's when a lot of the brackets start going down. Yeah. But the past 2 years has just been like nonstop like upsets, and it's exciting. It's exciting to watch. It's exciting for people of the basketball community to be like, wow, like
it's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch because you never know what you're gonna expect. Because like we watched a couple teams today just completely not play like how they usually play. Yeah. Like too many turnovers, forced shots. It's crazy. I feel like there's just a lot of like pressure on the teams to be like, oh, we need to win, where they could just be going out and playing their game.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know if you guys have watched or if you guys seen Kentucky got upset against St. Peter's in the first game.
A lot of people had them winning this year.
Yeah, and a lot of people had Kentucky winning. I know a lot of people, like I know there was a couple after Kentucky had got upset, and everybody's brackets went from being everybody, all their games winning to that game literally just dropping, and there was only like 17% or like less than that were still like their brackets were still good. Mm-hmm. People had Kentucky being upset in that first game. Yeah, but that's crazy.
No, yeah, it's so interesting. It's just like you want to see that, because if you think about it, 3 basketball teams out there, well, 4 now because you think of Baylor because they just recently won. Yeah, but if you think about the 3 teams, you think of North Carolina, you think of Duke, and you think of Kentucky, and Gonzaga. Yeah,
Gonzaga's a good basketball program.
You see those 5 teams, and you see one of them go. 2 of them actually, no, yeah, 2 of them go down. Yeah, that's crazy.
2 of them went down already, right?
Yeah, so you had Baylor. Baylor gets upsetted by North Carolina,
and then Kentucky.
And then Kentucky loses,
by St. Peter's.
And then Gonzaga's still going strong.
Yeah, Gonzaga's still going strong. Duke is still going strong. Yeah, and then University of North Carolina is playing UCLA on Friday.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. I like these next upcoming games. These Sweet 16. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's anybody's taking. I'm pretty sure Gonzaga and probably Arizona are the favorites to go to the final 2. Yeah. I could see that, but in this game, you never know, man. You never know. Yeah. And what matchup do you like in the Sweet 16?
In the Sweet 16, what's going to be really, really interesting is probably be Michigan versus Villanova. Mm-hmm. Michigan upsetted who they upset their first Tennessee.
That's another team too. Villanova.
Yeah,
Villanova's a really good
Villanova team is they're really, really good too. But Michigan has been proving that they're a good basketball team. They upset the last 2 games already. Mm-hmm. And now they're playing the number 2 seed Villanova in the South, and and Villanova honestly did not look that good today. It was just Ohio State today couldn't really do anything. They were forcing everything. If Michigan could play the way they've been playing the last 2 games and not force anything and like play the way that they should be playing, I think Villanova will be upsetted. And that goes for every other team, you know.
Yeah,
if you don't play,
and honestly, I like the Cinderella team this year. St. Peter's looks very promising.
I know.
And they play Purdue. I mean, I haven't watched Purdue play a lot, but honestly, like I love rooting for the Cinderella team, and I think St. Peter's is gonna make it to the Elite Eight. I think they go one more, and then they'll probably lose to North Carolina or you guys.
Yeah.
So, St. Peter's, yeah. So, but out of the bracket, who do you have winning? We have for the top seed, we have Arizona and Houston. Who do you have winning that game?
Okay, honestly, most likely Arizona's gonna win that one. I think the only reason they're gonna win is because they have almost a complete team.
Yeah,
you know they have size and size. Honestly,
and we saw them twice.
Yeah,
we saw them what 4 times today? 4 times this year?
Yeah, well, because we see them 2 times each.
Yeah,
and we both lost to them each time.
Well, they swept both of us.
Yeah, they swept both of us, but you know, well, against both of our teams, you know, it was just basically we fell apart towards the end.
Yeah,
and I think whoever plays Arizona going into the next couple games, so you know it's Arizona's gonna play Houston, and then afterwards they're gonna play the winner of Villanova and Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So depending if Arizona wins Houston, most likely they would, and then whoever wins between Michigan and Villanova, the only thing is they cannot take their foot off the gas.
Exactly.
They can't ease up and be like, all right, you know, we're up by 15, you know, we're good. Mm-hmm. Because you never know what's gonna happen.
Those leads can go by just so
quick. Yeah, exactly. And look at the game against. I know you didn't watch the game against Baylor and North Carolina, but North Carolina kind of took their foot off the gas, and Baylor was just pressuring them, making turnovers happen. They were making their shots.
I was watching it. I watched the highlights, and it seemed like North Carolina kind of got
they got too comfortable. Yeah, and you can never get too comfortable, especially in the tournament like this.
Yeah, I feel like you could get comfortable in the NBA, but NCAA is just different because there's a different drive. Everyone's trying to prove themselves.
Yeah, exactly. But I see Arizona, and I think Michigan. If Michigan doesn't play the way they should play, Villanova's gonna end up taking it.
Yeah,
and then I'm most likely I'm pretty sure Michigan wasn't picked to go this far.
Yeah.
But Arizona, I feel like is gonna be Arizona or Villanova, but Villanova is gonna be Arizona.
Oh yeah, so when I see this bracket, I think Arkansas will put up a good fight, but Gonzaga's either gonna make it to the Final Four or Elite Eight, or even the finals.
I think they'll make it to the Final Four.
But I like the matchup if Gonzaga wins. It's Texas Tech or Duke. Yes. I like that matchup. Yes. That matchup's gonna be so good if Duke and Gonzaga both win.
Yes.
That game is gonna be it's gonna be so intense because you have Coach K's last season.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's trying to finish off with the national championship, and you never know.
Of course.
North Carolina, UCLA. I feel like it's gonna be a good game. No one had North Carolina winning.
No one had. Everybody had North Carolina losing to Baylor.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's good for you guys. So and Purdue and St. Peter's. I have St. Peter's. Iowa State and Miami. I mean, that can go both ways, but I feel like they'll get whooped either between Kansas and Providence. I watched some of Providence game this season, and Providence is a really good big team, which I like. I like big boys on there. So, but if I had Kansas or Providence winning, I'd probably have Kansas winning. I think it'd be like a overtime game, and then a close game. I have Arizona winning against Houston.
Yeah, of course.
And I have Michigan. I have Villanova winning against Michigan.
Yeah,
but I feel like the two games, if Michigan goes and plays Arizona, I am going to root for Michigan.
Yeah.
Because
Arizona.
Fuck Arizona. But the game I'm looking at is that in that what division? It's the West, right?
Yes, the West.
Yeah, in the West, Gonzaga and Duke is going to be such a good game.
If they make it to the Elite Eight.
Exactly.
If they make it to the Elite Eight, we'll talk about that when it comes when these games end up next weekend or next week. We'll talk about it. But the Elite Eight, whoever makes it to the Elite Eight, everybody's a strong team. Everything's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Because depending who wins between Gonzaga and Duke, if they do play each other,
see in the Final Four. Honestly, I think we see in the Final Four who will win the tournament.
Yes,
but you never. That's the thing, though. You never know because I remember that one year with Villanova and was North Carolina, and North Carolina made that free throw shot and they made it. And then Villanova comes down and fucking makes a shot, and then they end up winning the game.
Yeah.
And then no one had them winning, you know?
Yeah, no one. Yeah, so I think it's honestly, this year's March Madness has been crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot. So like, let me go down. I'm gonna go give you guys a list who's been upsetted. So Baylor got upsetted by North Carolina. I told you guys that. Iowa State upsetted Wisconsin today.
Mm-hmm.
To move
One
on.
of their stars got hurt though. I think that he tore his ACL coming down on a rebound.
Yeah. Okay. Miami upsetted Auburn today, and Auburn was ranked 2. Yeah. That's crazy. And we were watching that game, and Miami was literally putting pressure, and Auburn was forcing
too many shots.
Yeah, exactly. I just, like we said, like, you can't force any shots. That's literally just it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. If you can I feel like they were just passing it to really anybody, try to just make a comeback three. But when they're forcing it in the paint, like they would force it in the paint, go up on the hoop, and then they'll instantly pass it when they're coming down. Yes. When they had an open shot, they can go up for a free throws, and one. So I don't know.
And I think like the teams that have been winning have been playing excellent defense.
Yeah.
They have. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's been more of a defensive game
because we haven't seen a blowout yet. We haven't really seen like a big
blowout, like up by like 25 points. No, it's
but I think the most we've seen 12 or 15, right?
Well, so UCLA beat we played St. Mary's. We beat St. Mary's by 15.
Yeah,
15, 16 points. But other than that, all the games have been close. And if you look at Michigan upset Tennessee too.
Mm-hmm.
So. It's just honestly, it's just been crazy, and I think let's just do who we think is gonna be in the Elite Eight.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
So I'll go first. So I have Gonzaga beating Arkansas.
Yeah, I agree.
And then and then Duke is gonna beat Texas Tech.
Yeah,
so it'll be Gonzaga against Duke.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's gonna be North Carolina versus UCLA. I have UCLA still winning that. Our UCLA team has been pretty good, and I
can agree. I can agree with you guys. You guys look good. You guys are ranked 4 for a reason.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, I'm gonna just throw it out there. I'll just be devil's advocate. I'll go North Carolina.
All right. And then Purdue and St. Peter's. I won't say Peters to win because they're the Cinderella team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like we said, we always want a Cinderella team to be up there and win. But yeah, so I have UCLA versus St. Peter's.
Sorry, guys, the mosquitoes.
Yeah, sorry. And then we have Houston and Arizona. Arizona's gonna win. Michigan and Villanova. Villanova's gonna win. It's gonna be Arizona versus Villanova.
Yeah.
And then Kansas and Providence. I have Kansas. Iowa State versus Miami.
That's the only toss-up game that I could see anybody winning. That's the only problem.
Iowa State and Miami?
Miami looked good today.
Yeah, Iowa State looked good today.
So I feel like if they both play on their game, I think it'll be a really close game. But honestly, they might go overtime. And honestly, I think the U wins. I think Miami wins.
Yeah. Honestly, Miami playing today against Auburn, they played hell of a game. They played a really good defensive game. Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they played a really good defensive game. So I just think that game is up for grabs. Yeah. Every game is up for grabs. It's just whoever's comes ready to play.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's just how every game is now.
Yeah,
whoever's ready to play, then yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how everything goes. We'll see how these next 8 games go.
Yes, we have the Sweet 16, we have the Elite 8, Final 4, and then we have the championship.
Yeah,
game.
so
we'll probably come back to you with the Elite 8.
Yeah, we'll come. Yeah, because the Elite 8 won't start till next. So next week is the Sweet 16 games. Games will be played till Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and maybe I don't know if anything is on Sunday, but I know there's I know it's Friday and Saturday for sure.
Yeah.
Those games.
Okay.
So we'll see who play. We'll see the teams that end up winning. But let us know what you guys think and who you think is gonna win the who you think is gonna move on from the Sweet 16 into the Elite 8, and who you think is gonna end up winning. Because I know a lot of you guys' brackets already. Well, if you guys did a bracket, it has been busted already.
Exactly.
So we'll see. Like, let us know. Tell us in the comments who you guys think is gonna win who's gonna win March Madness this year.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video. Like, subscribe, go follow. See you guys later.